The NRA is holding its annual convention in Houston, just about 300 miles from Tuesday's mass shooting in Uvalde. There were several calls from organizations and politicians for the NRA to cancel, but they went on as planned.
Several high-profile conservative politicians are speaking at the event over the next 3 days, including former President Trump, who just addressed the crowd. Our Rob Nesbitt joins us live in the studio with more on what happened during today's event and the criticism that organizers are receiving for forging ahead.
It's criticized, but a lot of people are showing up, guys. Around 55,000 people are expected to go to this convention over the weekend. Several attendees canceled their speaking engagements to be on stage, but that didn't stop others from showing up and speaking their opinions about the school shooting and gun control. Before entering the door of Houston's George R. Brown Convention Center, NRA members were met with the chants and signs of protesters. Senator Scott Wiener describes the association's choice to have the convention 3 days after the Uvalde school shooting as tone deaf.
It's not surprising because the NRA has shown over and over again that it could care less about these mass shootings that are literally killing our children.
Friday's speakers included NRA leaders, Senator Ted Cruz, and former President Donald Trump. He started by reading the names of the 19 students and 2 teachers who were shot and killed Tuesday.
Alitha Ramirez.
Later listing off ways to prevent another mass shooting that included changing the approach to mental health and increasing security in schools.
There should be strong exterior fencing, metal detectors, and the use of new technology to make sure that no unauthorized individual can ever enter the school.
Some politicians and celebrities canceled their appearances on stage, including Texas Governor Greg Abbott. He instead sent a pre-recorded video saying stricter gun laws aren't the answer.
Thousands of laws on the books across the country that limit the owning or using of firearms. Laws that have not stopped madmen from carrying out evil acts on innocent people.
Senator Wiener says the country should take California's lead, a state with laws that restricts the access to assault weapons and requires strong background checks before purchase.
We already have the strongest gun safety laws in the country. We also have, and it's not a coincidence, one of the lowest rates of gun violence.
The NRA's annual meeting is only open to members. Despite their common interests, attendees are prohibited from bringing firearms or any firearm accessories into the convention. Reporting live in studio, I'm Rob Nesbitt, KRON 4 News.
Thank you.